at the first mandamano, the mandamano that was last year, or the way, Nini, how are the families handling this thing? The first guy who was shot, I can't remember his name.
Is Masai? Is it Masai? Or is it the first person to be shot? Masai?
The guy who was holding the Nini water bottle, the one was shot by a police officer. And then later on they started saying he wasn't shot by a police officer.
Was Masai the first person who was shot?
Masai, yeah.
He was shot. Let me tell you, even wakati bado wakuekelea sufuria kwa kichwa, I remember I was still here with my very, very, very good friend Mr. Muna, sawa, and I remember him telling me, niliingia hivi tu kwenye studio, sawa, that was Channel 7.
Yeah.
Niliingia hapa kwenye studio and he was like, 3 people have been shot in Kitengela. Do you know that story? A car just passed, sawa, and what they were, it was scary.
I don't know, but I feel like these people always shoot people so randomly.
Is it random really?
Yeah,
ama wako na specific targets ambao wanaenda kushoot. Wako like wewe those people who were shot in Kitengela, so by that unmarked car. Those people who were shot in Kitengela, there was specific leaders of some groups ya maandamano. Waliachilia watu hapa Kitengela. In fact, mmoja hapo is smart, mwingine sijui said gani, just and the car just went.
So they track down the person.
Yes. In the back is Brenda. Anakoga place fulani. And then we just see you fall down. And ni hivyo. So wanakuja na say lasers. Oh my God, that is so cool. So Mr. Felix, uko tu pale ukitu observe. What would you say?
You know, yeah, some of the individuals died. And at some point, the reason behind their death was maybe, okay, I could hear some people say that some of the individuals could use that advantage of Protestants to go and destroy some people's property and at some point take people's property. You know, at some point I do try to do some. I do research mostly in these things, at least to have a clear understanding of what's happening and what was clearly happened. So I could maybe come up with information that some of the individuals could cause others to die, right?
Okay.
Sawa?
Some of which
yeah, some people could join the Protestants, but with different intentions. They could use that advantage to loot other people's property. You understand? Now during the process, unapata mtu kuna gunshot, and other people were shot intentionally. You remember that clip of a police officer who was not in uniform, right?
Who arrested someone?
No. That guy was not in uniform. He was in a sky blue shirt. He could get out of the police car just shooting randomly while running towards I don't know where.
And what is that?
Do you remember that footage?
No.
Zulfa, there was a footage which was trending whereby some police officer who was not in uniform.
Felix, I don't like violent things.
You understand? So that guy could shoot randomly, and he was caught on camera.
Shooting randomly?
Yes. So
and I shoot live bullets.
I don't know whether it was live or.
So the question is, my dear, my dears here. So, are these people the victims of this of that violence? That violence? Yes. Are they supposed to be compensated? And if they're supposed to be compensated, how much? Well, I say, is it Felix, if like you have a wife, or you have a brother, or you have a mother, or you just anyone, ashutiwe, ama something happens, sawa, and you're told, how much money unaweza pewa ukwe like this is my brother, this is equivalent to my brother?
No, there is no amount of money that can replace somebody. And I once told you that you cannot buy a human life, right? But the fact is, some people died innocently, just like the